Rolling hills and amber skies, the sun dips low. Windows down an old road that we both know. Rustling leaves and distant fields aglow. In this moment it's just you and me alone. Cows in the pasture graze without a care. Silhouettes against the dusk, a gentle prayer. Cricket chorus rising fills the evening air. Every mile I feel your love everywhere. Driving slow hand in hand through twilight's embrace. Every turn, every bend, I can trace your face. In the sunset's glow, your eyes I can't replace. Every road we take is our sacred space. Golden fields stretch far as we roam. Open skies whisper that we're home. Heartbeat steady like a metronome. In your arms I'm never alone. Dusty paths beneath the big wide open sky. We laugh and dream as time goes by. With every star that shines up high, I feel the love that never dies. Driving slow, hand in hand, through twilight's embrace. Every turn, every bend, I can trace your face. In the sunset's glow, your eyes I can't replace. Every road we take is our sacred space. Texas sky so bold. Pickup truck and my old guitar, strumming tunes neath the evening star. Backroads and sunsets, whiskey in my hand, guitar strings and country dreams in this southern land. Fields of gold and corn so high beneath that Oklahoma sky. Cowboys riding, hats held high as the moon starts to rise. Backroads and sunsets, whiskey in my hand, guitar strings and country dreams in this southern land. From Nashville to Austin, down to Louisiana Bayou, country roads and honky tonks where my heart is true. Backroads and sunsets, whiskey in my hand, guitar strings and country dreams in this southern land. Stars above, campfires glow in this country life I know. Backroads and sunsets where my soul finds rest. Fields of gold and corn so high beneath that Oklahoma sky. Cowboys riding, hats held high as the moon starts to rise. Backroads and sunsets where my soul finds rest. Backroads and sunsets backroads and sunsets.
Down a dusty road with the moon hanging low. Got a half-tanked heart and nowhere to go. Your voice still echoes in the midnight air, like a song on repeat, girl, you're everywhere. That old truck radio's playing slow jam tunes, and my heart beats hard in this lonesome cocoon. 'Cause these back roads carry the blues I feel, where love once lived and wounds won't heal. The wind still whispers your name in the pines, like a country soul lost in R&B lines. Back roads and blues, baby, that's my truth. Boots on gravel, memories in stride. Whiskey on my breath, tears I can't hide. Your dress in the wind, it's just a ghost now, but the rhythm keeps rolling, I don't know how. That beat in my chest ain't just the drums, it's your goodbye playing in rhythm and strums. 'Cause these back roads carry the blues I feel, where love once lived and wounds won't heal. The wind still whispers your name in the pines, like a country soul lost in R&B lines. Back roads and blues, baby, that's my truth. And midnight calls fell for you like a leaf in fall. Steel guitar weeps what I can't say, in a minor key you fade away. Back roads carry the blues I feel, every turn's a scar that'll never heal. But the music knows just what I've lost, it's love and pain at a country cost. Back roads and blues, where I still find you.
On the outskirts of town, where the fields stretch far and the sun goes down. Riding in trucks with the windows down low, low, blasting our music on the old radio. Friday nights at the honky-tonk bar, shooting pool, playing songs on guitar. Living for the weekend, chasing the stars, in a world where nothing's too far. On the back roads and bar stools we made our stand, with dusty boots and country band. Living life simple with with a drink in our hand. In the heart of the Southland, we're taking a stand. We gather around the bonfire light, telling tall tales till the morning light, dancing in the dirt, two-stepping in time, to the rhythm of love and a sweet moonshine. Every heartache and every joy captured in the songs of a country boy. We wrote our stories in the southern soil, with dreams too big to spoil. On the back roads and bar stools we made our stand, with dusty boots and country band. Living life simple with a drink in our hand. In the heart of the Southland, we're taking a stand. Now the years have flown, but the memories stay of those wild nights in our country ways. We still find time for a toast and a song, for the love of the land where we belong. On the back roads and bar stools we made our stand, with dusty boots and a country band. Living life simple with a drink in our hand. In the heart of the Southland, we're taking a stand. So here's to the nights we won't forget, to the friendships and the silhouettes. On the back roads and bar stools we'll always stand, proud of who we are in this promised land. Here's to the nights we won't forget, to the friendships and the silhouettes. On the back roads and bar stools we'll always stand, proud of who we are in this promised land. full of dirt. Hit the gravel road, leaving all that work. There's a cooler in the bed, your hand in mine, and the sun sinking low like a welcome sign. You crank the dial and the speakers hum. Every word's a memory waiting to come. Back roads and blue skies, chasing fireflies. Laughter and love light up your eyes. The world gets small with your hand in mine. We're lost in the moment and that's just fine. With back roads and blue skies. Oh baby, tonight it's you and I. Our lantern, the stars our stage. Our love's a story that won't fade with age. Every turn we take feels like it's ours. A map to forever under shooting stars. That old truck hums a beat in our chest. You're the kind of girl that makes me feel blessed. Back roads and blue skies, chasing fireflies. Laughter and love light up your eyes. The world gets small with your hand in mine. We're lost in the moment and that's just fine. With back roads and blue skies. Oh baby, tonight it's you and I. When life gets heavy and the road seems long, we'll find our way back where we belong. To the rhythm of the tires, the whispering pines. The melody's yours and the harmony's mine. Back roads and blue skies, chasing fireflies. Laughter and love light up your eyes. The world gets small with your hand in mine. We're lost in the moment and that's just fine. With back roads and blue skies. Oh baby, tonight it's you and I. Back roads and blue skies, oh how they shine. Forever and always you'll be mine. Glow, the stars are dancing, putting on the show. Old truck humming, radios on low. Country tunes and memories start to flow. Back roads and heartstrings pulling me along, where the nights are endless and the love is strong. A fiddle in the distance, playing our song. In the heart of the country, that's where I belong. Stories sitting by the fire, tales of old times and dreams that never tire. Summer nights and fireflies taking me higher, simple days that never will expire. Back roads and heartstrings pulling me along, where the nights are endless and the love is strong. A fiddle in the distance, playing our song. In the heart of the country, that's where I belong. Barefoot, walking through the fields of green. Life's a little slower if you know what I mean. Sunday church bells, the prettiest scene. A love for the land and every sunbeam. Back roads and heartstrings pulling me along, where the nights are endless and the love is strong. A fiddle in the distance, playing our song. In the heart of the country, that's where I belong. Sipping on a front porch swing, every little moment means everything. You beside me, happiness you bring. In the simple life I feel like a king. River flowing past the old mill town, memories rising, never letting down. Country fair and laughter all around. In this quiet life, love's what I found. Back roads and heartstrings pulling me along, where the nights are endless and the love is strong. A fiddle in the distance, playing our song. In the heart of the country, that's where I belong. Before the sunrise paints the sky so bright, days are simple and the hearts are light. Holding you close feels so right. In these country roads I see the light. Back roads and heartstrings pulling me along, where the nights are endless and the love is strong. A fiddle in the distance, playing our song. In the heart of the country, that's where I belong. In the heart of the country, that's where I belong. The backroads and heartstrings, singing our song. In the heart of the country, that's where I belong. With backroads and heartstrings, singing our song.
Straight music.
Under open skies, wildflowers grow. A place I go when I need to be alone. The wind whispers secrets, trees can hear. When midnight well and thirsty ears. When they have lonely your minds, police comes out to me. There's no more pride, where it goes, can't see. Round heart round, for the long heart round. He sets me corners, the line of the life he found. I'm sent to be everywhere, baskets there, we put all my worries down. Sunsets kind would fill our outer skies with the birds and lowers permanent life. hope in a young tree can do the mind. Sweet words and told when life's hard with my food, and life banquets off our mouths and spoon. All I must found on that back home sets me glorious. That line was the light he found. I'm said to the end, baskets there, food, oh my worries down. And heart round, when part of home sets me glorious. The line was the light he found. Found myself, lost my way. Back roads guide me to yesterday.
Daddy said, boy, keep your soul clean, but the mud on my boots told a different thing. Saturday nights on them old dirt roads, whiskey in the dark where the wild things go. Mama prayed hard, kept the Bible near, but I chased the devil more than I should have feared. Back roads and baptisms, sinner and saint, Saturday whiskey, Sunday pain, trying to walk that righteous line, but Saturday night's always on my mind. Bonfires burn where the river runs low, tailgate sermons from the radio, preachers saying, son, come wash your sins, but I know I'll be back at it again. Mama prayed hard, kept the Bible near,